Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel here for another Techisode. Today we are taking a look at the gold Honor 5X. You may not know the brand Honor or be familiar with it at all. This phone is it's a sub-brand of Huawei, which is a very large Chinese manufacturer starting to make a presence globally. So this is a device that runs at $199. You're getting 16 gigabytes of internal storage, dual SIM, and micro SD card expansion. So first I'm going to go over the hardware here. You do have a 5.5 inch 1080p Full HD IPS LCD display. You do have your front facing camera, your ambient and light sensors as well. Going over to the right side of the device here, you do have your power and volume rocker. They are textured a little bit so you can find them in your pocket. Going around to the back, you do have your, I believe it's a 13 megapixel camera, and your fingerprint reader, which I'll get to in a moment, but that is a very nice fingerprint reader, along with your LED flash there. On the bottom, you do have your micro USB port. This is where you might see some iPhone trends with your speaker and mic, along with your micro USB in the middle, flanked by two screws. Along the top, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack and mic. And left side, this is where you're going to see you have two trays. The top one is for SIM only, that's going to be SIM card 1, and the bottom one pulls out for nano SIM and micro SD card or, micro SD card or nano SIM. You can have two micro SIMs or you can have one micro SIM and one nano SIM. You have many different options for cellular connectivity and expandable storage, which are both great options. Now this fingerprint reader, it's very similar to what you find on Huawei's Nexus P. That is, it's a Google device, but it is made by Huawei. And you also see it on the likes of the Mate 8 and the GX8, both from Huawei as well. But you can wake the device just by placing your finger on that sensor. Don't even need to press the power button. Flip it over and I am in the interface here. Now, what you're going to notice about this interface is that it looks very much like an iPhone. Get rid of some notifications there. Sorry about that. But you do not have an app drawer, which is actually a trend that may be seen in Android N coming out later this year. Likes of the LG G5 and many Chinese manufacturers have gotten rid of the app drawer. But what you have here is a very clean interface. It's a very heavy skin of Android, so if you are an Android purist, you're not going to find what you like here. If I go into settings here, you're going to notice it is tabbed. If I go to About Phone, this is running EMUI 3.1, which stands for Emotion UI, and that's Huawei's name for its skin. It is running a 64-bit octa-core Snapdragon 616, which is an enhanced version of the 615. And the Android version is 5.1.1 Lollipop. So there you go there. In terms of performance-wise, I do not really struggle that much with performance. I can have a couple apps running and not really run into any issues. You'll notice hitting multitasking, you do get a weird card view, and you do just swipe, if I can get it right, swipe up on cards to dismiss them. That's how app management works. It does give you a full window to see the apps running, but it is a little troublesome to close all of them. You'll notice there is widget support. You can still put your widgets on your home screens. It does get a little cluttered because everything is in folders, because there's no other way to really manage all your apps on your screen without folders, or you're going to have an endless list of pages. Overall, I think the Honor 5X is definitely A handset for those looking for a budget device but don't want it to feel like a budget device. You are talking about a very premium build. Again, this is the gold model, which does have gold glass, but um, it does come also in silver and gray, I believe. Um, but you're dealing with a very fast fingerprint sensor, a pretty decent camera. This brushed aluminum feel is definitely nice. You have your plastic inserts for your LTE bands, though. This does work. That's also important to mention. This does work on any GSM carrier. Does come unlocked at $199. So this will work on at&t, T-Mobile, Cricket, US Cellular, any of those. Metro PCS as well. But specifically, I test on T-Mobile, and it works quite nicely. Also, one other thing to mention, your fingerprint reader also gives you some gestures. So if I swipe down on the fingerprint reader, it will pull down notifications. If I swipe up, it will bring up multitasking. If I hold down on it, it should take me home. And at any time, if I just tap on it, that functions as a back button as well. So it's not just a fingerprint reader, it does more than that. One thing this phone does lack is NFC support, so Android Pay does not work. But of course, we are working towards Google hands-free payment, which is pretty awesome. Again, all in all, I think it's for the budget-minded person. Actually, currently for me, I'm using this as my only device, and I am loving it so far. So thank you guys for checking out the Honor 5X with me. Also, big thanks to Honor. I actually did win this device from them, so definitely check out their Twitter account and check back here for more information on these devices. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button to see more from me and more Techisodes in the future. Like this video if you like this video, and I will catch you guys in the next Techisode. Later.